say you're brand new, okay? You're gonna make a list. Everybody should be making a list. And I just want you to know, we're gonna talk about recruiting from 3 different markets. Everybody has 3 markets. You have your warm market, you have your social market, and you have your gold market. We're gonna talk about all 3 of them. But let's talk about the warm market first, okay? You're gonna make a list of everybody you know and love, okay? This is pretty simple, but the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna think about how can Trinant bless them? What is it? Are my slides coming up there? Yep. Okay, so you're gonna think about how can Trinant maybe solve their problem. So is it that they have a financial need? Do they have a health need? Do they have a headache? Are they stressed out? Do they wish they had more energy? Are they worried they're gonna lose their job? Are they commuting? What is it? How is Trinant gonna solve their problem? Because I'm telling you, as soon as you figure that out, you're gonna be so excited to share with them. You're not even gonna be able to stand how excited you are. Okay, so you're gonna identify their needs. Then you're gonna invite them into a solution. So what are you inviting them into? Well, you're inviting them into either a Facebook Live, you're inviting them into a Zoom, maybe you're inviting them to watch a video, okay? I'm gonna give you my script that I've used my whole entire 18-year career. Here it is. I call it Every Donkey Has Its Carrot. And it has been working for me for 18 years. Here it is. If I could show you a way, Tina, if I could show you a way. If I could show you a way that you could have unlimited amounts of time with those grandbabies. Nobody would dictate where you went or what time you did it. Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time to talk to somebody that I love that has helped so many women realize freedom? Okay, that's her why. Okay, for me, it would have been Jen. If I can show you a way that you and Darren can make the same money you make now without the 4-hour round trip commute every day for Darren, would it be worth 20 minutes of your time to get some information from somebody that's helped so many people do that? Hey, you know what, Bree? I know you are always talking about your back, the little click thing. This is a true story for Bree, okay? You're talking about all the time. If there was a way that little could go away, would it be worth 10 minutes of your time if I just sent you something real quick? Okay? You're just solving their problem, you guys. That's all you're doing, and it gets to be so much fun. Now, there are so many ways that you can do this, but I want you to remember to make it about them. What I actually think happens to us is we start making it about us. When we start thinking about our paycheck, our promotion, our problems being solved, we get stressed, we get anxiety, we're worried we're gonna ruin friendships. You guys know what I'm talking about, yes? And the person we're talking to probably feels pressured and sold. But when we make it about them, that's where all the magic begins, okay? Now, that's your warm market. That's your warm market, and you guys, I have to tell you, go about it with so much excitement. Right now, I'm working with a girl, her name is Rhiannon, and you might have seen her on Facebook. You guys, this girl is recruiting the world right now. And it's because she's so excited. She's so excited about her results right now. Make sure you tell your face that you're excited. That's what I want to say, okay? Because she's absolutely infectious. She's not a network marketer. She is a person who is so excited about her results and so excited about her people's results. And like nobody can say no to her. It is what it is, okay? So the next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about your social market. And I have these 3 buckets, and these 3 buckets are like my favorite thing right now. So I want you to know that most of my recruiting in the very beginning of my business came from exactly what I was telling you, my warm market. And I still exercise my warm market. Where I found Ree was getting my eyebrows done. So it was a person-to-person kind of an interaction that I did with Ree. But in today's world, you guys, we are using social marketing so much for the recruiting. So I want you to think about what you're gonna do is you're gonna move people between 3 buckets, okay? Bucket number 1, this is your public bucket. I'm gonna talk about Facebook because Facebook is where I like to play. It might be Instagram or TikTok for you, but mine is Facebook. So this would be your page, it's your stories, it's maybe a Facebook group that you have, whatever. But this is it, it's where people are seeing you publicly. And you are depositing into this thing every single day. Now I'm going to tell you, in January, I was like, you know what? I am going to completely revamp everything I'm doing on social media. I decided, actually, Nikki Ribeiro, one of our amazing Black Diamonds, inspired me to do this. I'm like, I'm going to go live every single day. I'm going to do it in my stories. And I started making a story sandwich. And some of you have heard me talk about this. Bree inspired me, Tina inspired me, but Bree every single day makes her mojo. How many of you have noticed? I wait for it. I want to know what her nails are going to look like today. I want to know what creamer she's using. Do you guys watch this? She's good. And I started thinking, you know what? I think about mojo when I think about Bree. What do people think about when they think about me? So I want you to think about, what product have you branded yourself to? What product are people recognizing you as? Okay, so that was the first thing I did. And then what I did is I started saying, okay, I'm going to use Activate to do this. This is a good starting point. I'm going to go live in my stories, and then I'm going to go ahead and use Turnout's social media post, the Telegram channel, and I'm going to grab whatever they put in that day as my third-party witness to whatever I'm sharing live. Now that tool became my expert, okay? Aside from that, every single day, I'm sharing about something that's happening in my life. Something fun, or just, you guys, just something stupid, Jen. I don't really even know. Like whatever all I know is that Tina told me at one point, just post something because your algorithm goes up. So I figured I'll get better at it as I go. Here's what ended up happening. My story views went from 500 a story to almost 2,000, sometimes over 2,000, sometimes just over 1,000. And this happened over about 60 days, I want you to know. So it's being consistent. But there was a little bit of discovery that I made during this. In my stories, if I would ask something that I wanted advice on, I would get a lot more. So how many of you saw me post about the horse? Okay, and what did I say? Because I used to be scared of horses. I'm like, I want to know how to make my horse love me. How do I make a horse love me? Well, do you know there were like probably hundreds of people that came to Bucket 2, which is private messenger. And they wanted to tell me all about how to make my horse love me. They told me about their horse loving them. And guess what? There was one lady in there that told me her horse was her very best friend. And she hadn't had a horse since she was 10. Well, I go, why doesn't she have a horse? Maybe she doesn't have enough money to have a horse. Maybe she has a financial need. So we got in here and we started connecting and having conversations. You guys, we have to be having conversations. I want you to know. Sometimes when we do this, these people move themselves here. Right now it's like cheating, because Activate, people just go, I want to get skinny, right? I mean, really, they're just moving themselves right over into a conversation with us. Sometimes they don't, but they like, and then we can go and take all those likes or all those views. See, I like stories because it tells me who's watching me. So then I can go in here and I can say, oh my gosh, I noticed that you watched my story on Activate. In fact, I noticed you've been watching it for 5 days in a row. Are you interested in the product, or are you just excited and just supporting me? Either way, love it, right? Okay, so the whole goal is to get people from over here to over here. Sometimes they jump into the bag of themselves, sometimes they don't. You guys, I made a peanut butter sandwich for my grandkids, like insignificant, but I remember Melanie, you know, she was at the hospital and I was like, I probably cut this thing wrong. I mean, I don't know how the kids like it. They like it with crust, not. I probably did it wrong. Do you know that I got 3 recruits off that stupid peanut butter sandwich? It's not a joke. They came into private messenger, people that hadn't talked to me or seen me for a long time. We got talking, communicating. I want you to write this down. Conversations lead to relationships, and relationships lead to business. Okay, now let me tell you something really important about this bucket right here. When people come in and they're like, yes, I want the Activate, I've had tons of response to Activate. Okay, when they tell me they want it, or they tell me they want anything else, I will not give it to them unless they watch a 10-minute video first. Okay, so with Activate, I wouldn't even get a customer. I told them that they had to become an associate in order to get it. That was me. But with other products, I always tell them, listen, I'm so excited that you want to be a customer, but I have a 10-minute video I want you to watch real quick to just make sure that you wouldn't rather have a wholesale account. I actually call it a wholesale account. They don't know what it means. I don't care what it means. It's just a way for me to get them to watch it, okay? And then it's just a quick little 10-minute overview. Do you know Ree was one of those 10-minute overview people, okay? She watched it before I even got home from meeting her. She's like, oh my gosh, I want to do that other thing. Okay, so then I got on the phone with her. This right here is your personal bucket. This is your connection. You're getting on the phone with them. You're getting on a Zoom with them. You're drawing the money out. Hey, you know what, over here, how many of you have people signing themselves up just off your website from Activate? Okay, it's happening right and left, right? So then maybe in order to get into this more personal conversation bucket, it's your welcome call you're doing. Okay, but I want you to know there are two very different things. Signing somebody up is one thing. Enrolling them into the cause is an entire different thing. Okay, my opinion, we should be in about 100 conversations at all times. 100 conversations should be moving. That list I told you to make, there should be a list of 100 people. New people that you're meeting, new people you're talking to. Okay, get them on the list. Why aren't we getting them on the list? In fact, I want everybody to just do a little check for just a second. How many of you have people that you know that you have not yet invited to look at your map?
Yep.
Okay? So I want you to think about why you're not talking to them. And let me just tell you, the scariest ones to talk to are the best ones to talk to. You're going to build a multi-million-dollar company. I would be thinking about the 3 people you would trust to build a multi-million-dollar company with you. Not who needs Trinot, but who does Trinot need? If you want to build a big business, don't leave those people out of the equation. Okay? Why haven't we talked to them? Jeff and I were talking last night. We were talking about that Fab 5. Every single person here should give the people you love the most a chance to be positioned at the very top of your structure. All of my family, all of Jeff's family, all the Diebels family sit at the very top, overriding everything. They may or may not one day decide to do it, but we're giving them a chance first. And I use that to invite that Fab 5. Listen, I'm working on a huge project in an industry that is projected to grow over 700% in the next 5 years. Do you guys know what industry that is? That's the GLP-1 industry. Right now, it's an $18 billion industry. It's projected to be over 100, I want to say it was do you remember, Jeff, 180? 180 billion by 2030. That's 700% growth. Do you know that's the same rate that social selling grew during COVID? Okay, that's a big deal. So I'm going to invite him to that. I'm going to say I'm working on the biggest project I've ever worked on in my life in an industry that's slated to grow 700%. I don't know what things are looking like for you right now, but you'd be crazy not to at least take a peek. In fact, I'm working on my board of directors right now. I don't know where you're at. Doesn't matter. But the most important thing I ever learned was the most expensive thing that any of us can own is a closed mind. Okay? Wouldn't you have loved to have been at the beginning of Google or the beginning of Facebook or whatever it is? You guys, this industry is not going anywhere but growing very fast right now. Okay? So, let's go back to why you're not talking to people. Why do you think you're not talking to people? Are you connecting? Are you being the mirror? Do you know what being the mirror is? Being the mirror is taking the time to connect with them and realize they're a person and figure out how can I assist them in getting where they want to go. Jeff Belleville had somebody he introduced to me last week, you guys. She's here, I bet, Alicia. Oksana did something on social media. Moved her to this bucket. She showed up in this bucket. Jeff got on a Zoom with her, and then Jeff put me on a Zoom with her, and she's here today. But when I got on the call with her, it was about listening to her. Where's she at? What is she looking for? What does she need? And then connecting with her and showing her, oh my gosh, I felt all those same things, and here I am. So either be the mirror or show them the mirror. Show them somebody else that's that mirror for them. I'll never forget, you guys, we went into an RV shop, This is like, I don't know, back in 2001, we were so broke, you have no idea. We took our little kids to look at RVs because they were giving away free hot dogs that weekend. True story, went to go with free hot dog, we walked out with a brand new RV, okay? So dumb, okay? But what the guy did is he showed us the mirror. He put us in the RV, and he's like, Darren, sit in the front seat. Oh my gosh, can't you guys just see the Grand Canyon? I'm like, oh my gosh, I can totally see it. You guys are totally correct, okay? And he's like, kids, sit at the little table, pretend you're playing a board game. I'm like, this is so cute. He's like, Jennifer, go to the microwave and heat Darren up a burrito. I'm like, how did he know burritos are his favorite? He's like, can you imagine all this family time? And Darren was gone all the time right then. I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to have this motorhome. You guys, we almost got that thing repossessed. I mean, we never should have had that motorhome. But he was so excited, and he got us so excited, and he showed me a solution to my problem, the family time that I was lacking. You guys gotta show them how they can have what they want. 3 biggest reasons. Belief. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? There is no way that your Creator put a dream in your heart without giving you everything to make it happen. Everything. You don't believe in Trinot? Look around you. Look at the people that are here making it happen. Anybody can do this. You guys, I was a stay-at-home mom for 15 years. You want to know what I was amazing at? I could clean a mean toilet. And get kids to make a tight bed and get their homework done. This industry takes people from ordinary to extraordinary results, okay? Is it your ego? Mindy Diebel invited me for 3 months, 100 times it felt like, before she even got me to say I would look. Crazy. She was way more worried about my results in life than what I might think about her for asking me the 100th time she did. Probably wasn't 100, but I bet it was 12. Or is it connection? Here's what I want to know. Somebody here this weekend has been holding back. Somebody has been holding back. I remember my first national event I went to, and I sat there and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much more. There's so much more in me. Like, I can do this. Darren and I cannot just replace his income. Like, we can do this. We can cause a ripple effect massive. Like, we can do this. We can assist so many people. But there was a moment in that weekend when, it was burning in me. I was so tired of our results. I was so ready for him to be around. For our kids to have their dad around. Because we made that happen 5 months after that event, but it's because we decided to go all in. Go ahead, Darren, you can turn it on. What I want to know right now is who here, and I don't mean this in a flippant way. I want you to get real with yourself. Who here is actually ready to go all in? You're ready to break open the list. You're ready to reach down deep. You're ready to contact everybody you know. You're ready to post every single day. You're ready to make a Facebook story sandwich or a TikTok sandwich or whatever you do. And if it's you that's ready to go all in, I want you to stand up. Now hold on. Sit back down. And I want to know, who is somebody here that's new, that's ready to go all in?
Amen. buddies. Mountain buddies, you know where you're at. Come up to the front of the stage, mountain buddies. You know what this song means? Mountain buddies, up to the front. Mountain buddies, you know what you gotta do for the time.
Everybody back, hold on. Let me say. Hold on a minute. Okay. This is gonna wrap up real quick. Hold on everybody for just a minute. We have a lot of people on their feet because Darren and I have taught a lot of people about the word laser. And what laser means is to get crap done quick. Because the whole deal is you can take associate to blue diamond, you can spread this thing out for 20 years if you want, or you can just contact the people and get the job done. Okay? So, there are a few people who have been to our house and at the mountain with us that know what laser means. We need 16 of them right here lined up, right here, right now, and you know exactly what to do.
I know.
Okay? And where's the lady that I said it was her? The new one. Okay, everybody else go sit down.
Everybody else to the side. We're good. If you can't hear anything, we're good.
Everybody go sit down. Everybody go sit down. Not you guys. Who's ready to go all in? Raise your hand. Pinky, right there. Pink sweater. Come on. Come on up. Oh, it's her. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. We gotta make that box. Can you move that box? No. Okay. So we're gonna give her a chance right now to go all in. All in. And what does all in look like? First of all in is about full commitment. It's about full commitment. It's about trusting yourself. It's about trusting Trinot. It's about trusting a team of people that are here to support you. You got this! Okay? And for every leader in the room, I want you to know it's so much easier for your team to go all in when you're all in. When they get that you're all in. And so my question for you, leaders out here, are you postured in a way that your team feels confident to recruit and go all in? Okay? And if not, this is the good news because you can just make a new choice. Okay? Have you done a trust fall before? That's going to be awesome. Are you ready? Okay. So let me tell you about this. She's going to do a trust fall. What's your name? Kim, look at me in the eyes. Okay. This has to be all in. Also for the safety of the people on the ground. Okay? So this isn't fall part way back and wiggle. This has got to be straight back. Straight back. All in. Full commitment looks like straight back. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready to go all in on your business? Okay. So you're going to stand up on this chair.
Squeeze your butt
So
cheeks.
first of all, you're going to put your arms out like this, then this, clasp, and you're rolling them in. Okay. I forgot a little important step. Turn around. Okay. Okay, I want you to look at your buddies. Look at who's going to catch you. And on a scale of 1 to 10, hold up your hands for the number between 1 and 10, wherever your trust level is, or your belief. Okay. Put your heels clear on the edge of the chair. There you go. Okay. Right now. There you go. Okay, now. Wait. When you go back, you gotta pinch your butt tight like you have a penny in it. And you gotta be stiff as a board, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, spotters ready?
Spotters ready?
Okay. Ready! They'll yell ready when they're ready.
Okay.
And you're not doing it yet. And then you're gonna say ready to fall.
Ready to fall?
And they're gonna say,
Fall on!
and then boom, you're going. Okay? You ready?
Got this.
Okay, here we go. Okay, listen to Darren.
Spotters ready?
Ready!
Ready to fall.
Ready to fall?
Straight back. Okay, I'll hold her for a minute because her legs are going to be a little wiggly. Okay, so Kim, how did all in feel?
It was good. It was so scary.
It was so scary. Was it a risk?
Yell it out loud.
It was a risk. It was very scary, but it's okay. It's safe.
Do you feel empowered?
Oh yeah,
What else do you feel?
I'm lifted. Very.
And spotters on the ground, how did it feel to be able to be counted on, to be trustworthy? I love it. Okay, are you ready? Ready to take your business on all the way this weekend, Kim?
Absolutely.
Okay, now for all of you out there, it's all the same whether you are the one falling or not. It's about saying, it's me, it's my time, I'm going all in, and just saying, here I go. It might look ugly, it might sound wrong, my lines might be stupid. Who cares? Here I go, okay? I promise you're gonna get better and better as you go, you guys. The end of this road is so beautiful. If you could see what's ahead for you, do whatever it takes, as long as it's legal. And it's